Hi, good morning. We are Ryan and Regan. We're going to talk a little bit this morning about going to church.
There's many reasons people don't attend church. It's inconvenient, the message is inconsistent, and the people are flawed. And if you come, it's likely that you're seeking hope or you want to give your kids a moral foundation. But this story isn't about attending church. It's about God's faithful response to prayer and consistency.
Like many of you, we moved to Houston and we were seeking a church. We tried City Church, which at the time was about a year old. We stuck around, got involved. That's what churches tell you to do. And we were fortunate. We made a lot of friends because of it. Something I really liked about our church was the way we serve our community. One of our mission partners served victims of human trafficking, and we mentored them, and several of those mentees came with us to church. They all had the same message. They felt very safe here.
But then life changed. Work became busier, we had 2 kids, we lived through a pandemic. Suddenly church wasn't as convenient. Friends moved or stopped coming and our needs changed. We found ourselves feeling disconnected from church. But we did our best to stay consistent. I'd like to say it was out of deep conviction, but at the end of the day, we're type A personalities who like predictability. And over time, we saw God's faithful response.
God just kept using our church to answer our prayers we didn't even really know we had. I didn't know I was going to struggle with postpartum depression, and it was someone from our city group who actually helped me get connected with help.
We didn't know how difficult it would be to move with a 5-week-old. Shame on us. I'm still grateful for the friends at City Church who helped us unpack and build our crib.
I didn't know one of our kids would have a rare medical diagnosis. It was, again, somebody from our city group who connected us to the right healthcare team. I also didn't know parenting would be so challenging. It was someone from our church, again, shocker there, parenting would be so challenging. It was someone from our church who also happened to be the director of our kids' school who became an amazing mentor to us.
Needless to say, we could go on. Our involvement looks different in this season of life. We can't do everything, and that's okay. But our kids know that each Sunday we go to church, even if they're in basketball clothes or carrying a guitar.
You know, the benefits of consistency are not felt in the moment. They're felt over time. Our kids feel loved at City Church. Our 2-year-old refers to his City Kids class as my church. And our 4-year-old insists that we sit on the front row every week. And just like everyone else, we're a work in progress. And some weeks it feels like the only thing we can do is just show up.
But we found our church home at City Church, one that fit our schedule, had nice people, and taught about Jesus like many churches. But it was uniquely a place where we felt comfortable bringing people who weren't familiar with church. And during difficult moments, the community cared for us. God's taught us that if we show up, he will continue to use City Church to reveal his work in our lives. If you're looking for more connections, we'd be happy to help. We're grateful for God's work through this church and for all of you.